Hey everybody, welcome back. So, by way of an update, you'll notice I'm still offline. Basically, here's the story. Engineer came out a couple of days ago, just as planned. Had all intention of actually installing us and getting us online again, and discovered that the situation is slightly more dire than previously estimated. You see, previous attempts, and this is perhaps demonstrable of just how thick OpenReach can be, to hook us up were requiring a telephone pole behind us. What a surveyor and two engineers apparently did not realize is that there's a building between us and that telephone pole, so that idea scrapped. But originally, this building actually had a connection in the front, which is directly opposite side of this wall, which is why you can hear all the cars going past there. That next story covers that issue. To connect the building to that original hookup requires going underground, requires going into a transmission box planted in the pavement, basically. Apparently, when the landlord was ripping out all the phone lines in the course of renovating this otherwise quite lovely property, he actually was also responsible for disconnecting that. Now, in case you were wondering, that's illegal because it was neither on his property nor his property, so, yeah, I might have chessed that part up. But as a consequence, it means that OpenReach now actually also has to lay new cable so that we can actually be hooked back up to that particular box. And that apparently will take them a week to figure out, at least, how to do that. I will state that, son of an electrician here, I would be able to figure that out in under an hour, and my dad would probably be able to do that in under half an hour, but apparently OpenReach it takes a week, so then they will actually give us a call, where we'll no doubt have to arrange another engineer, possibly two, to actually come and sort that cable out, and then get us installed, and hopefully that'll be one visit. But it looks like I'm missing February now as well. Great. So I thought I would give you guys another video to explain that. Now, I'm not sitting idle. I am in fact, however, running rather distinctly out of things to do. I am very far ahead on York Dwarves. I have a whole bunch project other that I've been working on that you won't get to see for a while, but which I'm having a lot of fun with. But I'm also reaching a stalling point on that, because I need to update a bit of my knowledge base for that, and that requires looking at some videos, because apparently people think tutorials are good on video instead of in text for programming. I don't quite understand that one, but it's annoying. But if you head over to Twitter, there's a link you'll see either in the description or directly plastered over my face. There is presently, for the next 19-ish hours, as I'm saying this, a poll going on my Twitter regarding XCOM Enemy Within, my ailing XCOM series, which will be shortly after phased out for XCOM 2. I had hoped to be doing release day, or release week at least, videos for XCOM 2, but as I'm recording this February 4th and it comes out February 5th, that's not going to be the case anymore. I had hoped to do basically an entire month full of XCOM 2 to slightly make up for the lack of content in the last 2 months. Also, I've already missed Christmas. XCOM 2's release is kind of a big deal for my year, but oh well. So the options are that I finish it with the Alien Base Assault, as I did with the first XCOM series, the Exalt Base Assault, which is part of the Enemy Within content, or I do it with the XCOM Base Assault, where they fight back, which seems like a good point for me to end it, because that falls in potentially quite nicely with the XCOM 2 storyline of You Lost. Or alternatively, and I put this one more for completeness than anything else, if I finish XCOM Enemy Within entirely, right down to the final mission, that's quite a ways down, I feel. That's a lot more content and a lot more work, and by the time that finishes rolling out, I imagine that will be competing with XCOM 2, but who knows. But yeah, if you head over to there, you have about 19-18 hours to put your vote in on that, and that will help me decide exactly what course of action I take with that series. Other than that, I did mention that the sound of the cars thing, yeah. I got a whole ton of rock wool recently. In fact, I still have one bale of it, honestly, left. Just planked behind a door over there. The other one has been graciously retrieved by my father, who will be converting it into its final form as soundproofing. So that will first and foremost mean that we hear less coming out of that, and secondly will also mean that I am no longer getting an echo, which will mean I'll be able to be back to using my Rode Podcaster mic, which will be glorious, because I didn't realize how hard it is, how easy it is to knock this microphone whilst I've been doing some of my recordings here. So it's nice. It'll be nice to get rid of it. Although the good old Blue Snowball is a very reliable microphone. Definitely recommend it if you're looking to get into LPs yourself. Other than that, just closing us out, have some footage of some tests I've been running with the replay mod as a actual machinima camera. Not much, but hope you enjoy. Catch you next time.